We're in a market where buyer power is adjusting, interest rates are still higher than we'd like, but inventory is climbing, and the choices are finally expanding. So the dynamic has changed. This isn't the frantic, low inventory, multiple offer chaos of 2021, but it's also not a walk in the park either. Today we're going to cover all the things you need to know about the current market. Hey, it's Mark here with the Hiller Group, brokered by eXp Realty. My team and I have you covered here along the beautiful Florida Panhandle from Pensacola all the way through Panama City, where our team is fortunate enough to serve over 1,500 families in the past 10 years alone. Today, I want to walk you through the 3 most important questions we're asking homebuyers right now, and you should be too. Because let's face it, the rules of the game have shifted. So how do we help buyers get clear, stay focused, and move forward towards their goals in this new shifted market? It comes down to asking the right questions. The kind of questions that cut through the noise and help us understand who's motivated and who's ready versus who is just looky-looing. Let's dive right in with these questions. These are the questions you should be asking. Number 1, what do you want your monthly payment to be? We're not asking them, what is your price range? That's outdated. That is not rate sensitive. We are in a rate sensitive market right now. You need to know what they want their monthly payment to be. Most buyers I talk to, they don't care if the home is $375 or $425. What they care about is, can they afford that monthly payment or not? Does that number make them feel comfortable? Is it something they can live with? And is it something that they're willing to move their family into this house and pay that monthly payment? So start with that. So the script goes something like this. You want to stay under $2,400 a month? Great. Let's work backwards and factor in property taxes, insurance, HOA fees if there are any, and the current interest rate. This question will do 3 things. It brings the lender conversation in early, so that way they can figure out what their interest rate's going to be and how much they qualify for. It filters out unrealistic expectations, and it keeps us focused on reality, not fantasy. We're not looking at Zillow anymore at homes that are $100,000 more than they're comfortable with on that monthly payment. This question alone helps us narrow the field, build trust, and avoid wasted time. Question number 2, what would happen if you didn't buy in the next 6 to 12 months? Now this is where things start to get real, because if the buyer says nothing would happen or we just keep waiting, then we know there is no real sense of urgency. But if they say we'd be stuck in our rental with a rate hike, or our lease ends and we don't want to renew, we want to be homeowners moving forward, or we need to be in a certain school district by August before school starts again, that tells me that we're working with someone who is motivated and has a reason to move. This question reveals pain points, and pain points drive action. You're not just buying a house because it's cute and has a nice kitchen. You're doing it because of your current situation is no longer working for you or your lifestyle or your family, or you're not meeting your financial goals. So we dig into that as well. Not to pressure anyone, but to understand the why. Because if the why is strong enough, the buyer will find the right home and find a way to make it work in this new environment. Question 3. What's missing in your current home or living situation that a new home would solve? This one brings it home. It taps into every emotion. And trust me, emotion is when people make and write offers. You'd be surprised how often buyers haven't really thought this through. They'll say, we just want more space. But I'll ask, more space for what? Then they pause, and out comes the truth. We work from home and we're both stuck at the kitchen table. Or our kids don't have a yard to play in, or an extra playroom, or we want to feel proud of where we live again. When we uncover what's missing, we're not just looking at houses, we're looking for solutions. We're looking for freedom, for joy, for relief from whatever friction their current living situation is causing them. This is where buyers start to connect emotionally with the process, and once they're emotionally connected, they're ready to act. These three questions work together like gears in a machine. Monthly payment gives us financial reality. Timeline and urgency give us motivation. Lifestyle gaps give us direction and clarity. These are the questions you should be asking your clients right from the start. If you're not asking them, ask yourself why not. Is it because it's uncomfortable? Do you feel nosy? Does it push you past your comfort zone? This is actually good. You need to push past that to see growth and evolve as a realtor. Asking more questions makes you a better salesperson, period. Because in this market, you can't afford to wander aimlessly. Your clients and your leads need a clear budget, a real reason to move, and a vision of what that next chapter is going to look like. Stop asking surface level questions, start digging deeper. That's how you separate the ready buyers from the tire kickers. And that's how you lead people to decisions that they feel good about. Hope you found this video helpful. Hit the like and subscribe button down below, and we'll see you on the next one.